Oldham County Schools has a new superintendent. Claudette Harold was selected today to replace Jason Radford as the head of the district. Our Addie Miners spoke with Harold after the decision. She joins us now live from Oldham County. Addie, what does she want parents to know?
Jennifer, Claudette Harold's first message to parents is that she too is a parent. So she wants to work with them to address any issues that they might have, which is a good thing, because all of the parents that we spoke with today said that transparency is something they'd like to see more of in the Oldham County School District. So Harold says she will focus on transparency and that her door here at the Oldham County Board of Education is always open.
If there are questions or issues, then definitely the board and I want to be aware of those and be able to talk through those and find solutions to make everybody feel better about the situation.
After being announced as the next superintendent of the Oldham County School District, Claudette Harold says there aren't a ton of issues that need to be addressed within the district.
I know that academic data is very top-notch here, and so there's not a lot of work to do in the academics. It's definitely about getting in and looking at the data when it's released in the fall, seeing if there are some areas that can be tweaked from the hard work that's already going on.
Oldham County currently ranks in the top 10 in academics in the state of Kentucky, and Harold says she would like to keep it that way, and that she believes that starts with investing in students.
I think it's important to know every student's story and their background and challenges and being able to make a difference in their lives.
Harold says she plans to do that by being in at least one school per week, talking with both students and teachers. It was also her focus in her former role as the deputy superintendent at Grant County Schools. While she has never been a superintendent, she has been a teacher, principal, and held numerous other administrative positions.
I think she has proven that she is ready to lead. She has a huge desire to lead, and I think she is going to do a phenomenal job.
The Oldham County Board of Education voted 3-1 on Wednesday to approve Harold as the new superintendent.
She is a decision maker. She is confident in her decisions, and we were looking for someone to jump in and help us lead that way.
Now, the board still needs to approve the finalized contract on Monday, which they are expected to do. Then Claudette Harold will take over as the next superintendent of the Oldham County School District on July 1st. She says the first thing she plans to do is get to know her staff and her teachers. Then she'll be looking for a school for her youngest son. He will be a sophomore in high school and plans to move to the district with Claudette and the rest of her family. Live in Oldham County, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.
And in a letter sent home to families, the district says they determined Harold's base salary of $205,000 after comparing superintendent salaries in similar sized districts in the state. But they factored in the higher cost of living in Oldham County because her contract requires her to live in the county and for her children to attend school there. Any future salary increases would need to be approved by the board after her annual review.